guys, welcome back to another episode of Critical Condition. I'm your host for this week, Mitchell, and right over here is Mario.
Hello.
How's it going, Mario?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, yeah. Just kicking straight off. No, not to be confused with our other show.
That's right.
So the anticipated games of this week are Cuphead,
Yes.
which is finally being released.
Now, do you remember what Cuphead is?
Yes, yeah. I'm not a big fan of it, but
Really? You after all the footage that you've seen, you still don't think it's stylish.
No, not really.
You are a crazy madman.
You know me though, man. Like I've got
You need to play good games.
like Final Fantasy, Destiny, Anthem when it eventually comes out. Man,
Too mainstream, man. You need to go a bit
Mainstream.
indie. Like
Well-
you're not a true gamer. You're a poser. That's what you are.
this guy, I tell you what, you should have heard the comeback that I had for the Let's Play tonight.
Oh.
You guys are definitely got to watch that.
Damn, I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I was actually almost crying. Well, I had a few tears coming out. It was
So
that
did
good.
I, actually. Because the truth hurts. The truth really does hurt.
Also, we've also got Total War Warhammer 2 coming out,
Indeed.
which I can't wait for.
I can't believe I never got around to playing the first one. I saw it and I'm like, this looks amazing. I'm going to get it. Years went by. Nah, didn't
Yeah.
get it.
I don't know whether my computer's actually going to handle Warhammer 2. I'm hoping it does, otherwise I'm spending extra money before we go away.
What's your graphics card?
I can't even remember now.
Okay. What's your processor?
I've had this computer for 5 years, so
Did you buy it right after I bought mine?
yeah.
Okay.
It would cost me like $4,500, so it had pretty decent CPU and
hmm
graphics card, and so
Just a bit of a check live on the show. Did you hit record on your phone?
I did
Okay, on your phone as well.
on my phone,
And on
yeah,
that one too?
and that one, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I can multitask. I'm not drunk, man.
No. I was just making sure before we continue this endeavor, this episode.
This awesome episode.
It started off with a bang.
All right, and also FIFA 18.
Oh, now that is a tasty, tasty cookie.
It is. I really want to eat it all the time.
The cookie or something else?
Well, you can take it either way.
All right, excellent. No, FIFA 18. Oh my god.
The demo alone, man, that was pretty damn impressive. I know that people are saying that the okay, we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay.
But the topic of the show, we'll get straight into that because this is a question that I've really wanted to ask you.
What do you talk? Wait. We're talking about FIFA. We're
I
previewing FIFA.
know. I don't want to talk about FIFA just yet. I just really want to get your
Okay, so we're going to the topic of the show first.
yeah, and then we'll talk about
Okay.
the FIFA because I really want to get this to you.
Jesus. Okay.
So, why is it that studios really don't want to take on new ideas, like new script ideas? What are your thoughts on that? Why don't they want to?
Okay. So my initial thought to this goes to comic book movies. The success of Marvel Studios with the Avengers series
Yep.
has seen, Warner Brothers and the DC universe try and replicate it. There are a lot of less original ideas out there that are getting produced, or like funded. But I also think it has to do with the amount of money that has left Hollywood.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, is that big budget movies like your Mission Impossibles, your big budget action movies like Fate of the Furious or Fast and the Furious and stuff
Yeah.
like that, they're all getting funded by Chinese companies. So it means that in Hollywood there's not enough money to fund these movies. So what ends up happening is that, like in my personal belief or what I've read, is that Hollywood doesn't have the amount of money it used to. It can't pay the actors the inflated costs of of them working and acting on a movie.
The wages.
Thank you. So what's happening is that they're looking for offshore funding.
Investors.
And the problem that's having on the industry is that it all has to do with how much money the movie actually makes and not the critical acclaim that it can receive.
Yeah.
that is, I think, so. Basically, in a nutshell, I think everybody's trying to replicate the Avengers movies because they gross so many millions of dollars. But everybody sort of forgot. Okay, to be very like arty farty about this, everybody's forgotten the artistic interpretation, the artistic value of film, and they've gone for the action, how much money we can sort of make out of this, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's my thought on it. What about you?
I think that it's a lot more to do with they've shifted their focus to TV now.
Okay.
A lot of money's gone into television. You see a lot of decent actors going back into television now because they're able to get more work through TV.
Mm-hmm.
The script writing in television is a lot better than what it is in film now. As you were saying, they're just going for those big blockbusters. They're not going for the whole storyline.
Yeah.
They've shifted focus from film because it's just costing too much to produce it,
Yep.
and then people aren't buying the tickets because it's costing too much to go into the cinemas. Inflated prices, wages aren't increasing, people aren't wanting to go out and buy it, like buy the tickets to go into the cinema.
Mm-hmm.
So you can stay home, watch television at home, pay for your like Netflix and bloody Stan, all those type of things,
Mm-hmm.
which is cheaper than going out to the movies.
I can agree with you that the prices of a movie ticket have gone up considerably. I guess wages haven't gone up. You know, it's always tends to be the case. We're going into a bit of politics here, but essentially all the goods and services rise by like, you know, double digit percentages.
Yeah.
Or what appears to be that, and wages only ever go by like 0.7%
Yeah.
or 2%. It's like, well, where you know, when does the buck stop really?
Yep.
That it's reaching a point here in Sydney that, you know, the amount of money you earn is not enough money to survive, like to live in the city.
Yeah, exactly.
So I wonder what will happen when that happens. But yeah, no, you're right. There's with streaming services and Netflix and iTunes and like it all started with Apple TV, right?
Yeah.
You know, you could rent your movies and, you know, so people that was the end of Blockbuster, you know.
Yeah.
And I think the quicker the movies get released in like Blu-ray or Netflix or iTunes or Apple, Apple is the same.
Yeah.
Google Play, Stan, the quicker movies start getting released on that, it will be the death of the cinema because you can't like a normal ticket's $22.
Yeah.
$22 to go watch a 2-hour movie?
Yeah. And
Like that's
so it's $44
that's not
for
right.
2 people to go, and then if you're taking your family as well, so it's
Taking
like
family or
60 at least $60 to go to the cinema to
and God
watch.
forbid you actually ask a date to the movies because, you know, now you have to fork out for gold class.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that because I want to be cheap. It's just that, you know, it's expected of you to take them to gold class
Yeah.
now. And it's like, well, shit. That, you know, an outing can cost you about $100 for a movie that might not be that good.
Yeah. Well, going to the whole thing about the movies not being good, I think that there's too many directors now that are out there that are working.
Mm.
So you get subpar movies
Okay.
that are being released, and then any director that wants to get in there and wants to work, they're just throwing them into the movie. So you're getting a lot of subpar movies, and then because they're being released and at the same price as these blockbusters,
Mm.
you're getting people that are not wanting to go to the movies because they go in there and they leave unsatisfied. You're paying $40, $50 when you're going into the movies to watch these crap films.
You know what I want to say as well is that as a again, getting a bit political here, but as a society we've regressed so much. Ever since we've had the, you know, mobile phones in front of our faces, we as a society we've become dumber. We're not smarter because of our mobile phones. We can't even, like there's people that can't even do simple math without a calculator. And I think our attention span is growing a lot shorter.
Yeah, and that's why television is becoming the primary medium
But-
as opposed to
But the
film.
thing is, even with television, like your cable networks and things like that, they've all gone the way of the dodo, really, or they're about to, because streaming services like binge watching is the thing
Yeah.
is the thing to do now. Like you have a series and you want to watch it all,
Yeah.
and then once you're done with that, you go to the next one.
Yeah.
But like going back to movies, like what I was trying to say with regress as a society in like intelligence wise, is that we are no longer, most of us, I'm going to say, are no longer interested in the Shawshank Redemptions or like the Green Mile and movies that mean something.
Yeah, intelligent.
We don't, like something that requires thought, like A Beautiful Mind and Inception, things like that. We're too worried about like how many like Michael Bay movies. Yeah. In a nutshell, that's what people want to watch. That's why Transformers, even though it's a horrific movie,
the latest one, yeah,
they still make millions and millions of dollars because there are people out there that are just seeking that instant gratification. They don't want to go to a movie to think or to feel. They just want to see pretty little lights going off and explosions going off everywhere. They feel good about themselves when they leave. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. That sounded condescending. I'm not trying to sound condescending.
No, we understand.
It's just that's the way most people now think.
Yeah.
And it's sad because there's so many good movies that are getting pushed back just because it's not gonna gross you 100 million.
Yeah. Well,
I know that's low, but I'm just saying I'm giving that number as an example.
But that's because like it's indie filmmakers and
that's why Get Out was such a success.
Yeah, there's all those indie filmmakers and companies that are actually taking a chance on these new ideas, whereas the big studios are just fobbing them off because they just want to make the money. They want something that's tried and true, like Avengers, Spider-Man.
Yeah, Avengers, Spider-Man, Batman, Superman.
Yeah,
like
we're in the superhero.
We're in the superhero era now, but I mean, I'm so happy that that's happening. But at the same time, like when is that bubble going to burst?
Yeah,
and it will.
Yeah, eventually.
And it will, and people will like the same. It'll happen like everything else, man. Musicals. That was a big thing back in the 50s, 60s, Then that ended. Then the drama happened. Then you had your movies like Casablanca and everything trying to do that. And then you had movies like back in the 80s, like Scarface and the Goodfellas. And, well, Goodfellas, like sort of 90s, 80s, but like the gangster movie. And sorry, I forgot the major one, the Westerns.
Yeah.
All the Westerns that happen.
I still love the Westerns, man. Like, I still love watching Westerns even now, like the black and white Westerns. And then when they eventually went to colour. Yeah, I love them.
I don't mind them. I've only ever really been exposed to them by like Clint Eastwood and stuff like that. Yeah. But that's because, again, I did grow up in a different country, different era. Yep. See, I grew up with Steven Seagal movies.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I still love Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal's awesome. But I'm a cook. No, but like it's just like the movie industry goes through eras. Right now, it's going through the superhero phase. Once I'm going to call it. Once Robert Downey Jr. retires from being Iron Man, the Avengers series is not going to be relevant anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, Chris Evans. I'm sorry, Scarlett Johansson. I'm sorry, Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk. You're just not as
commanding as what Downey Jr. is.
Downey Jr. is. Yeah. He made the Stark character, Tony Stark, because he portrayed it so close to what he actually is in the comics. Yeah,
the right amount of humour with the right amount of sarcastic
sleaze, but overall caring for the people and wanting to do better. Because he's not like his father. Exactly. And I think once that goes, like Batman and Superman, as much as I love Batman and I love Superman, those movies are nowhere near what the Avengers is. Did Batman and Superman get shit on? Yes, it did. It wasn't a bad film.
Yeah.
It wasn't cut properly.
And there was bits and pieces out of that film that they actually didn't show within the full film. And if they put them in, it would have been a lot more coherent than what it was.
The director's cut was a lot better.
Yeah.
But still nowhere near where it needs to be.
Yeah.
I'm mildly excited about the Justice League. Maybe they've figured out a way to make it all make sense. But
yeah.
But yeah, no, that's what I think about the movie industry as a whole right now. It's just going through a phase, all these indies will come back, and then the problem now is that they're going through all these remakes, like
Yeah.
Flatliners and Point Break, and like just have a bloody original idea and stick to it.
Flatliners doesn't look too bad.
That's why I'm a game guy.
But yeah, guys, let us know what you think as well, because we love hearing and love getting these viewer questions from you guys. So please send them in, and we'll showcase them on the show.
Yeah,
But yeah, back to FIFA 18, man.
FIFA 18.
Yeah,
That's going to be a release.
man, I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
Just from that demo alone, it looks
Mm-hmm.
awesome. I know that you said that it scored lower. I'm not too sure exactly what it scored. What did it score?
I think it was 8 point something on IGN, whereas IGN gave PES 9.2.
Yeah, 9.2.
So
I
it's
remember
it's
that.
consistently gotten lower scores than Pro Evolution Soccer.
Yeah,
And the main gripe that people have with this franchise right now is that the defending's gone bad again.
but yeah, I don't know. I think once you get used to that defensive like mindset again, I think it's going to be it's going to play a lot better than PES does.
Ooh, that's a big call, dude. I think it's a much more fluid and quicker game. I don't think I have to play FIFA 18 as a full play it a couple of weeks to actually make up my mind.
Yeah.
I don't see how it's going to be better, but I think this is the year that it has the chance to be better.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for it. I played the demo. I told you guys, and I was like, "Have you played the FIFA demo?" And you guys were like,
Yeah,
"You guys is Carvin and Mitchell."
Yeah.
And
Karen.
Yeah, Karen. And they go no, and I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna jump into the shower right now. You guys can go play FIFA while you wait," because we were about to record our kickoff show. And you guys were like, you were there for a while.
Yeah, no, it was probably pretty entertaining. It was a bloody good game.
Yeah.
I just think...
So what are the new features of FIFA 18?
So it's got real player motion,
Mm-hmm.
which... It kind of had that in the last game, except it wasn't... The motion capture wasn't done
Okay.
as perfectly as it's been done in this one.
So now what I felt when I was playing the demo is that the like good players, real players that get motion captured actually feel
Yeah,
like they move. You know, they have these little quirks about them that
Yeah.
when they shimmy to the right or shimmy to the left, it appears that it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another good feature about this one that I'm actually bloody happy about is the quick substitution.
Yeah, that was really good. That was really good.
Because so many times you'd be wanting that substitution to come on, and then it'd be just like, here we go, it's gonna lag.
Like pause, go into the menu system, and it just break the flow of the game. It'll be interesting to see if you can set those recommended substitutions or substitutions that you actually want.
Yeah.
With like the player for player.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that.
But I know you like this. I love this as well. But Alex Hunter, the storyline.
The journey.
Yeah.
The journey's back with a vengeance.
That looks bloody impressive. Like the first one, when I first played it, I was like, oh, this is exciting, but this one looks bloody impressive.
Well, it was the first time that a soccer game had gone with a story mode. You know, you don't even PES doesn't have like a story mode.
Yeah.
The Alex Hunter saga was well done in FIFA 17. It was a good little, you know.
Yeah, it was
This was the only reason I bought it.
Yeah.
And it's the only reason I played it, and then I finished the story and never played it again. But that's because FIFA 17 for me was broken. It just didn't play well. For me.
Yeah.
It wasn't my type of FIFA.
Yeah. No. That's why I wasn't going to buy this year's FIFA, and then.
But the attacking has improved so much.
Yeah.
But Alex Hunter, you know, he's gone overseas. He's playing for some other club. I can't even remember now. But yeah, no, he's gone overseas. He's getting signed by a new club.
It's not PSG.
You have Rio Ferdinand coming into the story mode. You have You have Ronaldo coming back into the story mode. You know, he's gonna go Castrol Engineering. Remember that? Remember
that
that?
ad. Yeah.
Nah, but he should do well. I was watching this video of the career mode and how you actually sign players, which is pretty exciting. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Okay, so you know how you normally would go into a transfer menu and you
Yeah,
like select how much money you're gonna give them, blah blah blah. This is a cutscene now that happens that you initially meet with the manager of the other team, and you tell them that you're interested in this player and you offer them a transfer fee.
Oh, that's right. You negotiate with the club first, and then you got to
And then
negotiate with the player.
That's
yeah.
right. So you offer the club X amount of dollars, and you got to try not to piss them off with
Yeah.
how low you go. If they accepted those terms, then you have to negotiate with the player of like the wage that they're going to get paid,
The bonus,
any bonuses, release clauses,
yeah.
things like that. Contract length is a big part too. So it feels a little bit more interactive. At the end of the day, with as much football games that we play, it'll become second nature for us. We don't even.
Yeah.
But it's nice for that, like
the initial impact.
like, oh wow. Because by our second or third season, we'll be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, we're
but
just skipping through
the first season, it'll be like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's going to be appreciate it more.
It's going to be interesting what we actually play a bit more of. I know that we're going to be playing pairs and doing our critical condition plays.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind doing a few FIFA critical condition plays just to.
Yeah.
Yeah, just every now and then.
We can do Norwich City on the FIFA.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Norwich City.
God, I'm always stuck with a shit team.
I'll get
royally rooted.
Royally rooted.
Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, there's improved passing on this one as well, which is a bloody good thing because for so many times you do those through passes, they just go straight.
Yeah, it's been one of the things that I've read in the review that a lot of reviewers are not happy with because they're a bit too pinpointy.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you just learn how to play better. I'm sorry, you're a reviewer, you get paid for this.
Exactly.
We certainly don't, and we still play better than you. So, just get good.
Yeah.
Just get good. I mean, don't whinge about you not being able to defend. Learn how to defend.
Yeah.
Like that's not a gripe with the game. Like I hate it when reviewers go, "This game is too hard, so I'm gonna score it less."
That's what I mean. Like,
just learn to play the bloody video. If it's hard because the mechanics are unfair, then yes, score it down. If it's hard because you're not good enough, at least have the balls to recognize that you're not good enough.
Yeah, and don't score it down
and don't
because
score
of
it down because of it.
Yeah, that's what.
Not everybody can play in world class.
Exactly. We aren't up to world class yet. We're getting there in pairs.
Yeah, we just need a better team.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. That's what I dislike about a lot of critics. If it's not easy for them, they mark it down.
The problem is that they always have to cater for the lowest common denominator.
Yeah.
So they always have to cater for that person that has no idea about football, no idea about any sort of gaming, and is it accessible? Is it this? Is it that?
But that's what annoys me as well, though, man. Because
this is why I'm glad that we're not like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we automatically assume that you guys know how to play video games.
Yeah.
And if you don't, well, that's on you to get better.
Exactly.
You know?
But
I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to say you're rubbish.
Yeah.
It's just up to you to get better. I can only tell you as a gamer, hey, like what's a gaming genre that I'm not good at?
Call of Duty.
No, I'm good at Call of Duty. What are you talking about?
Not as good as me.
Well, okay, yeah, granted. But I'm 10 times better than you at Destiny 2.
Yeah, in the Crucible, yeah.
At the Crucible. So, given those sort of concessions.
Yeah.
I love Call of Duty. I still get positive kill death ratios, but I'm not as good as him.
And I still get positive kill ratios in the Crucible, but I'm not as good as you.
Yeah, and it's freaking nuts, because I hate the Crucible.
But that's what I really dislike, is that the fact that they mark it down, yet there's 5 difficulty levels in PES and FIFA.
Yeah.
If you're not good enough to be world class, go to the next one down. If you're not good enough for professional, go to the next one down. Don't shit on a game just because you can't be at the top difficulty level.
Yeah, I mean, once you go online, I've certainly been humbled a couple of times at PES. I've gotten my ass kicked, and I've gone, you know what, that guy was really good.
Yeah. But just lastly, one thing I want to say about this game is the crowds.
Yes.
They're so much more interactive. You get the Spanish crowds that are
Mhm.
like a lot more rowdy, like Spanish crowds are.
What'd you say?
You know exactly what I'm saying. The German crowds are like
The German
insane.
crowds are insane because they're so coordinated,
Yeah,
and so they all sing in unison,
Yeah.
and they're all clapping and chanting. It's a brilliant sight to watch.
that's what I really love about it is that they've captured each nation's
Mhm.
crowds perfectly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like they kind of tipped me over the edge a little bit. So.
Yeah, nah, FIFA looks great this year. I can't wait to play it, honestly. As hopefully the audience knows, I've always been a PES 2000,
Yeah.
2000 X player sort of thing, but you know, the FIFA 18 has a lot of promise, a lot of potential, and I can't wait to actually play it.
But
well,
there is also a Destiny report.
hey, all right. I thought you had forgotten
No,
about that. I was
no.
about to throw it in there.
I was about to always put it in right at the end because we're always going to be talking about Destiny a little bit because we did a little bit of the raid.
Did a little bit of the raid.
We
That
don't.
went okay.
Yeah.
That went okay.
Well, we made it up to the
To the hounds.
the hounds, and that's only with 2 hours. So man, hour and a half.
And not having
Yeah.
watched gaming footage as well. You
Yeah,
know.
exactly. We just figured it out ourselves. So, yeah, no. As you can probably see behind us now, there's a little bit of Crucible footage with.
With our administrator of the critical condition clan,
Yeah,
Skinny
man.
Man. You know what? He's really good. He's actually better than me at Crucible. Not by a lot, but he is better than me at Crucible.
I think I just need to. I pick one of the two things. I need to either snipe people, or I need to get in there with the auto rifle.
I think the problem that you have is that you didn't play too much of Destiny 1.
Yeah.
As much as Skinny and myself did.
Yeah.
Like, I played that game for an entire year. You came in halfway through or something like that, I remember.
Yeah.
Like, that Raid 1 was done, and then you started playing, and you got more involved into the Crota days.
Yeah.
With Destiny,
Yeah.
whereas, like Skinny, the guy doesn't sleep, man.
I know he still doesn't sleep now. He's back to being addicted, which is a good thing for our clan. But
I mean, he's having health problems. I know his wife is about to leave him. You know, his dad can't even get a hold of him. He's just playing too much Destiny. But
he's like, screw work. Let's just play Destiny. And,
I know he's been sleeping in a shopping trolley. I heard.
Yeah.
Skinny man, you've got problems, man.
Hasn't showered for weeks.
Jeez. That guy, gotta love him though. The commitment to the critical condition clan.
Yeah.
Which incidentally, you guys can join. It's actually an open membership right now. So if you go into bungie.net and go into clan options, search for us, critical condition, you can join us anytime, feel free.
Or even put your tags in the description, the comment box below. We'll even send you a
We'll send
friend
you a
request and clan invite. So yeah,
We're all
definitely
happy.
join in.
We want to organise raid groups, Crucible groups. Like, as we were saying, I'm good at the Crucible. I hate the Crucible.
Yeah.
I absolutely detest going into competitive multiplayer. But, you know what? When I'm there...
It's worth it, yeah. It's worth it, though. But yeah, guys, if you've liked any of our content tonight, please like, share and subscribe.
Or if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below.
You can also find us at askuscc@gmail.com.
And you can also follow us on Twitter at CRCondition, which you will also find on top of the email little description that I always put over there, just over there somewhere.
The what's-a-majiggy under the thingamajig. Yeah. But yeah, guys, we've enjoyed our show tonight, so if you liked it, just like, share and subscribe. And yeah, let us know any suggestions, anything like that. We always love hearing from you.
I'll have a little bit about Project Cars 2 on the next episode. Bought that, raced my first race, and absolutely, it was not good. I was not good. I'm like, I cannot be this shit at racing games. I don't know if I was tired. I don't know if I was drunk. Maybe a little bit of both.
Tired and drunk.
but I will try it sober and see how I go. But
anyway, guys, until next week, you guys have a great night.
have a good one. Bye bye.
Bye.